Hello YouTube, this is Ezekiel doing a during action report for combat mission Battle for Normandy. We are going to be playing the scenario Colossal Crack, which came with the Commonwealth module a couple of years ago now. This is not the first time I played this scenario, but I have not played it since Commonwealth module came out, so I've forgotten most of the little details, but what I do remember is it was an awful lot of fun. So with the new 3.0 upgrades, I thought play a bit of an armoured focused one to really have some fun with the decal hits and all that. And what I wanted to pick, this is an enormous mission. You got multiple squadrons of tanks, and you go up quite a heavily dug in, I think it's SS forces from memory. But anyway, the mission itself is based around Operation Goodwood. So this is where Caen is pretty much about to fall. The south side of Caen, that is, on the south side of the Orne River. And this is over, as you can see in there in the map, it's in the right flank of the Germans' eyes, the right flank around Caen when armoured forces came across and got around the Bocage country and smashed into the German forces. The term Colossal Crack, a little bit of history, is a term used by Montgomery a number of times during the war. He always liked to have overwhelming firepower and overwhelming numbers when he went into the attack, ideally. This is probably the most famous use of the word Colossal Crack, but there was a few other times where he did use it. My readings around the Moray River campaign, for instance, he considered that a bit of a colossal crack, as he called it. So basically he's saying that I'm going to overwhelm the enemy with sheer brute force and numbers. So anyway, getting into more detail here, I've got to take a ridge, Berbers, I can't even pronounce it, I'll try and say it when I get to the map. And to do that, I have got the, let's have a look here, I've got the 2nd, 5th and 4th Yeomanry. I'm shocking the language, as you know, so there we go. And I've also got the Royal Hussars. So, yeah, lots and lots of armour. Let's have a look. Okay, so the mission, here we go. Your objective is to take the Borbagus Ridge, located to the south. Once the ridge of the high ground is taken, it can be used as a springboard for exploitation and could result in the cracking of the German defences near Caen. In accomplishing the objective, it may be necessary to clear out the town of Soliers and Four, or Foul. I'm not too sure how you pronounce that last one in French. Needless to say, that will be required. Friendly forces. You're in command of A and B squadrons, the 5 and 4 Far Yeomanry. I'm never going to say it. Supported by the 1st Battery of the 13th Royal Horse Artillery and F Company of the 8th Motor Battalion. Let's say we're taking heavy losses near Grenfell C Squadron of the 5 and 4 Far. Remain to the north and will arrive at the 23rd Hussars. The 23rd Hussars are currently engaged in battle with several target tanks counteracting from the east near Cagney. Once the counterattack has been defeated, the 23rd Hussars, along with the remains of C Squadron, will join you from the north. In the event the enemy tanks are spotted, you have air support on call and available. 3rd Royal Tank Regiment is currently engaged in heavy combat just off map to the west of Soliers, on the other side of the Chemin de Finminier, which is an elevated rail line located just a few metres off map to the west. Enemy forces. So that's basically saying my western flank should be secure, but all the other 3 directions probably not so much. Sorry, not the south and not the east, if I remember that correctly. Enemy forces, we've got spotting of infantry and guns in Soliers, self-propelled guns on the ridge, it looks like, and unspecified guns in Freneville. Okay, and 1 and Panther has been engaged already. You've been taking fire from off-map positions to the east, and the enemy strength is unknown. The plan is to gap the 2 towns, so single squadron frontage. B Squadron the leave and A Squadron support, while B Squadron keep 2 squadrons of A Squadron, 2 troops of A Squadron as flank guards on the left, since there seems to be a side where most of the enemy's firing coming from. Speed is important though. Okay. Make sure you're moving fast or quick to your destination, because if you loiter in a kill zone, your tanks will be smoking wrecks in seconds. Okay. Nice and cheerful news. So, there we go. So, we don't know what's over here yet. That's the village of Four, not too sure. That's Solier's. And at the back there, we've got armour. Okay. I've also got lots of reinforcements. Got some aircraft. I've got more tanks coming in and even more aircraft down the track. And lots of off-map support. So, I won't read that. There we go. So, there's my objective. There's the ridge line, the high ground. It's a very, very flat map. So, as you can see, it's also, the weather is also very thick haze. I think it's just to represent the sheer battle going on and the dust clouds. And that's my starting force. Lots of tanks. So this isn't all the tanks. That's by no means all the tanks. There's a lot more tanks that are going to come in. So yeah, this is going to be a big one. This is going to be a huge one. Probably the biggest one we've actually done on this channel. So I'm just going to open everything up to start off with. I want to get as much spotting done as possible. Now, one thing I do lack here is infantry. So be a little bit careful. I think the rule here is to simply blast everything you can and then let the infantry mop up. Because if I start losing all those infantry and I haven't cleared out these two villages, I'm in real trouble, I think. So I've got to keep that in mind. I'm trying to think here. I'll do the infantry focusing over here. That's the bigger village. Solier's is the biggest village, and I'm scared about that church tower. That looks a little bit more doable with only a small force. Yeah, let's have a look here. Okay. I'm going to put the universal carriers with the Vickers over here. I want the Vickers going to that objective. And as well as the support, I think that's the mortars. No, it's just a platoon. I've got more Vickers. Okay, they'll stay over here then. And I'll send one platoon and one of the machine gun sections, is it? Yep. Over to Four with some tanks. And I'm also going to send some tanks and the bulk of the infantry over to Solier's here. Got Achilles. Okay, these things are going to be very, very important for taking on any Panthers. Shermans are unfortunately going to be outgunned for most of this battle. I've got mostly Shermans. Okay, B squadron. Who's that? That's the B troop anti-tank. Okay. Alright, I think the best way to do this would just be to move off. So B squadron is going to advance. I'm going to basically move this way. Nothing too fast. Meanwhile, A squadron. Let me just double check the conditions. Yep, dry conditions. So bogging should not be a problem at all. And the infantry. I do have scout. I do have my little Stuarts. Yeah, I may use these for their, well, for the scouting ability, as you'd just expect. Yeah, maybe they can, yeah, okay, I got an idea now. They're going to race as fast as they can over here. I expect to lose a few, but I've got 3 troops of these. But I'd much rather lose a Stuart than lose a Sherman or, worse still, an Achilles. How many of these? No, I've got more than that. I've got lots of them. Yeah, so you got to sort of break your forces up first, just so I can start to learn what I've actually got here. So yeah, I'm also worried about kill zones. This is an obvious kill zone if I don't take out anything facing this direction, but as soon as I can get within here, I should be relatively safe. Still got to worry about this cross kill here. Where the definite kill zone is this gap here. I mean, that's just asking for trouble putting tanks in that. So that's why I said you got to really earlier. I've got to clear those villages. There's no point trying to race things through the gap there. You're just asking for a lot of dead Shermans. Okay, let's hope I can actually overwhelm everything with firepower. Okay, and then you guys blast the obvious observation point. So I'm just going to absolutely lay shell fire onto absolutely everything that I need to. And you really are moving in troops here. I will, of course, worry about little individual tanks down the track, but just going to blast everything I possibly can. Okay, support. So lots of, excuse me, lots of sextons here. So that looks like an obvious place to set up guns.
Hello, fire mission, over! Hello, fire mission, out.
And also, I'll do the same along this approach.
Hello, fire mission, over! Hello, fire mission, out.
As well as this one. So these are the obvious places. Some form of artillery will be set up, most likely.
Hello, fire mission, out.
Would be nice just to plaster that town, but I don't think that's going to be a bit of an issue. I'll worry about that when I get into the town. Yeah, they can... Looking at this thing here, they can actually probably see me. So what I'll do... Sort of like cross it. No, I don't like that. Slightly adjust it. Medium and short.
Hello, fire mission, over!
And it seems a little bit silly, but the mortars. Let's try and protect some of those Stuarts. If there is going to be anyone, I'll put it straight down the middle here.
Hello, fire mission, over! Hello, fire
Okay,
mission,
that's A Squadron and supports. B Squadron. Where is B Squadron? Sorry. That's A Squadron moving up. Sorry, A Squadron. There we go. B Squadron's moving to the right. A Squadron's moving up through the centre. Okay. Plaster that building. That seems like an obvious observation point. I'll just try and spread out those shots a little bit for this gun. I'm not trying to, you know, get individual targets. All I'm trying to do is just keep every German's head down as I advance, or yeah, that's pretty much the easiest way to say it, isn't it? Just keep every German's head down possible, or yeah, or kill them, or where's the other A squadrons? All the way back here. Okay, that should be a start. I've got a lot of high explosives. I'll save on the Achilles. And I'll save on the infantry. Okay. Off we go. Processing a little faster than I remember. And I hope you like engine noises. Well, already a tank contact. And I've already lost a half track. Oh, the frame rate's really dropping. Oh no, lost an Achilles. There goes a Sherman. Okay, only lost 2 Shermans and an Achilles and a half track. Unless that's the same one. Okay. That's alright. So look, I've got some martyrs. Okay. Didn't expect a martyr over here. That's a cheeky spot. Okay, alright. Let's cancel all those fire orders, let the tanks shoot what they want. The question is, who can see you? If you can see a tank, you might as well just focus on it. I'm a little bit shocked one of the half tracks bit the dust. So that's a real shame. Lost a section of infantry too by the looks of it. Okay, I think it's time to move these guys along. I wonder if it's safe over there. I might as well go in force. Who's this? E Company support the mortars. Oh, support section, okay. Unless he lost, I think maybe he lost his 2IC possibly. That could be who the half track was. Okay. And my 1 platoon of infantry is going that way. Company's going to have to swing around, unfortunately, and here we go. Who are you? 4th platoon. Oh. Quickly, quickly, pick that up. Okay. I need more forces over this way. Another tank over there. Sorry, I just got to check, make sure. No, so they're all still got their target orders. Okay, so the infantry will start to move now. Okay. I'm really hoping my Achilles can spot something. They're all good? Okay. Sheer firepower. So, yeah, this one's going to take a little while, that's for sure. But I thought I'd do something with lots of armour in it for once.
Hello.
Now the Marder.
Out.
Oh, it looks like I've got a Marder over there. I think I've got the one. That's a good hit over there. Oh, it looks like another Sherman takes a hit. I think that's a dead Sherman.
Hello, round complete. End of mission. Out.
Okay, that went a little bit better. So, spotting a lot of Marders. There could be a company of Marders over here. Oh, you're going to let me go down? There we go. So, yep, at least one knocked out Marder. Oh, okay. They're going to keep moving. Just quickly watch this from the German point of view. I mean, just imagine you're the poor German gunner and that's what's coming at you. I mean, you'd probably almost wish you're on the Eastern Front. Yep, that looks abandoned to me. Okay, that looks abandoned. I've got a dead Marder over there. That's good. Things are going good. I think it's all about to turn around when I say that. But anyway, I think I'll leave this part 1 there, mostly a deployment part, but yeah, time to do something big, I reckon. So thanks for watching, and as always, please like, subscribe, leave comments below, and I'll see you all again real soon.